Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Come on now. I like, let me get situated here, y'all, real quick. In my in my third office. Let me get situated real quick in my third office. We own companies. Bathroom, you know what I'm talking about? Studio, big company. We're a big company. And then the car. Car talk. We already did Duke walk. Duke gone, y'all. Duke resting right now. Sunbathing. Duke sunbathing. They doing good. You want to say what's up to y'all? Good. I take my glasses off. Some of y'all like me when I wear my glasses on, be looking, a little intelligent and stuff like that. But it ain't the look, it's the end. You know what I'm talking about? Inside, what inside you? Hey. What's going on? What's good, beloved, out there? Hey, welcome to another episode of Days of Our Lives. Where were you? Santa Barbara. One of them good ones out there. All My Children. You know what I'm talking about? Young and the Restless. Come on. If I miss some of y'all favorites, hey, do what they do. You know what I'm talking about? Have and have nots. That's an evening soap opera right now. Greenleaf. You know what I'm talking about? Soap operas too. Just didn't get no last on it and stuff like that. So we here, beloved. I told you. We here. We here. What? Oh, you got love? What whispering in my ear? Oh, they're whispering sweet enough. They do that sometimes, especially this one. This one came down with the love bug. Love bug. Oh, you don't want that? Okay, that's somebody else. Put it in your pocket. Don't need it one time. Mess around getting a wreck or something, you know what I'm saying? Need some hugs, loves and kisses and stuff. Is it shots? For sure. You better believe. God is good all the time. Even when we be like, God, for real, you gonna let God still good? When Most High let some things happen and you be like questioning, we question, for real, Lord, like you just gonna let this go down like this? I'm like, yeah, because what you don't like when was telling me, I'm only half of what I know. Okay, so like when the other full circle was telling me, Most High, the truth of not gonna put more on your plate than you can bear. Y'all know that whole water, man. Come on now. Cup full. You know what I'm talking about? You, I, and everybody who know me been parlaying on this journey. Hee hee, ha ha, woo. Those have been, come on, bro. You good. You got it. Keep it up. Keep hope alive. You're doing it. You're doing it for humanity. We know you're going to make it already. We foreseen. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the fashion that you take it in. That's been the unique part of it, because y'all been able to say like, oh, cool. That's cool. I got to do that real quick because I can't let stuff inflate my head. Not me. Sound bottom to the judgment. You know what I'm talking about? So you stay in that between, right in that middle, stay balanced and stuff. You get too high up there, and then you get to floating away from people and stuff. You see what I'm talking about? It's a scary type feeling and stuff. No control. So what's the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about? Like many see that you're that one that can not foresee like the beautiful tools, but my feeling, we'll get into that. My feeling always was one that I understood to be equipped to be aware of the things that are surrounding me. When I have many say anxiety, but it's not. It's a power that many of us have. We just never were taught, never were around people that understood that. So many that was around me just they wasn't aware of what was going. So you have somebody, maybe I cry or something, and nothing happened to me, nothing. It's just, I could be there and just, you know. So in my earlier years, young man, young kid at that. But now being in and understanding that's your process, that's most high in your energy using you, right? And giving you almost like a warning, forewarning in so many ways that something's about to happen in the future. So when it's not your energy, many of y'all understand that. But the other was use it, to he crying, boo-hooing about something. We just feel and we know that something's gonna happen. So that's what will go down. Like the beloved know that. So past that, had that in significance. I also thought it was just a change of our seasons going, spring and forward, which was you coming out that dynamic of hibernating and stuff like that. Yeah, we just allude to some of the great stories that we able to do. Memory bank, RAM. Your brain is no different. Well, it is greater. What mirrors your brain is the computer. Your brain don't. The computer don't. Your brain don't mirror the computer. The computer mirrors your brain. That's why the computer exists. The storage understanding 2-3 years ago, I talked to my son about, so I just regurgitated that a little bit because I was on the phone with him. He's like, picture came up. Our society, to know that they come aware and how they come about to be on that sensory, our society has gravitated towards being unique. People don't want to be what they came down here. Most high, gotcha. Some folks, you start to come aware that folks are coming aware of who you are. Okay, cool. And so they're questioning, you're questioning, many questioning. Well, am I okay with who I am? Because since you're the karma dharma of whatever I'm doing or whatever, then is this okay? And I keep saying that ain't what I'm here for. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. No. And what I mean on is the things in the midst of our worldly laws. Right? Who am I to override what has been here existing so long? Just give clarity, like many and others, to say, well, if this the law, then is it the law for all of us? Then allow that to be. Let's make sure that is nobody above it. So we working towards that. See what I'm talking about? You and I know that we are as strong as the weakest link. So we got people all over our country, right? In our nation, all over the streets, right? Right now, beloved, we got the Olympics going on, and we're roaring into. We're the greatest. We got what, 5-6 gold medals off that Winter Olympics already. I haven't been really watching, but just watching the news. So we're the great. But then being hypocrites and behind it, you the greatest. You're the greatest at what? See what I'm talking about? I bring these things forward because, before the shout out to T-Rex, you know what I'm saying, in the fam and the cab and everything like that, because I know who's behind closed doors pulling them strings and doing what they do, more than what I was leading to the administration before it, who, and we're not pointing no fingers, we all know we're not gonna sit up here and nah. We have a society of people 50-50 that we take. Well, they want to be different. That how I look at that, want to escape, find ways to escape what they were, what you were. In that, these are same folks that want us to be clinical and psychology and all that kind of stuff over people, right? These are same folks that'll be in these same thing marriages and relationships and stuff like that. Confusing, right? Pay attention. Chaotic. Once was this, now you this. Confusing. Chaos. I'm this, now I'm this. I'm escaping me, escaping this, and want to escape the things that, right? But can't. Chaos will always rise to the level. You know what I'm saying? You notice the trash and out all the nastiness in the oceans and lakes and stuff. Where it go? We can dump it all there and go down, woo woo, but then eventually come right up on our shore and rise to the same thing. So the trash. So like one of the brothers say that I like to follow. You know, we might not agree on everything, but you know, we right on the vet, right? The grooming. The grooming. Do we blame society? Nah, I don't. We know we down here. We blame society. Put the ownership on self. That's the whole point of empowering. That's why I know the brother understands. You don't fight societal things that come about. You try to do that, then you exhaust yourself, kill yourself trying to fight all that. No. It always starts with the individual. So our ability, once again, the powers to motivate, influence, to be no do. But you got to be able to be no do at a fashion that is totally different than everybody else, so that you can get that contagious effect, right? Right influence, so that Most High can operate. Yeah, cool. In that, we'll get done. Your stuff gonna get exploited. All right, it is what it is. Now, were you ready for that? Nah, I can't tell no lie. Nah, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it, but like one say, that comes with the territory. You understand? And when you start understanding that so clearly, that's what star, what person do you see up there that ain't went through? They do something, it be front all of them. You know what I'm saying? So, got it. It's just a unique fashion because you down here. You know, you ain't getting paid no millions. You ain't getting paid anything. You getting paid spiritual currency by the Most High. So that makes it difficult. That made it difficult in some ways for your flesh. You know what I'm doing right now is just, my journey. So people wondering how you got through it. What do the therapy work that you talk about and stuff like that. What you believe in, is it viable and things like that. The God that you pray to, you serve, is it real? Is it powerful? Well, we're time, and being that I'm time and you're time, it's speaking for itself. We don't boast in it though. We don't boast in it because knowing that it's not something that I would do, cross line, why? So why boast in the effect, the cause, and then here comes the effects? Why boasting when in the reality that's not your cup of tea anyway? You see what I'm talking about? So we put ourselves in learning lesson for our young folks. We put ourselves in other shoes, right or wrong. Okay, wrong. So put yourselves in them folks' shoes so that you can be sensitive to the movement and understanding, right? Though you don't cross them lines and that could still be you. There's still trip rods, traps and stuff like that one could, we still got life in us. You see what I'm talking about? So the reason and purpose that you continue with an open mind, beautiful heart, don't go cold. Yeah, you got this stuff, but it didn't kill you. It upped you, made you better. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't give kudos to those that did a good job on being nemesis and, nasty and all that stuff on purpose. No, hell no. But what I'm getting point is that I understand how God made you work. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all didn't give a damn about da-da-da. So the guy was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep you around, da-da. You ain't gonna be able to do this, da-da, but you're gonna see, like they said, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see something that you ain't seen before because you don't believe. That's all. That's it. In my family, who like want to say that that's not your family. They not. With the exception of a few, you know, I got my sister there, and then my trickery of the twin brothers and stuff like that. That one of y'all was talking like, yeah, that sounds just like what they would do. You know what I'm saying? Was at my wedding, and I I must have been on. That must have been a great day in my that I told myself this my day. You know what I'm saying? This my day and my bride or whatever. Because when that man passed me, and I was like, that's my dad. You see what I'm talking about? I was like, and my brother and sister, them all them there, but nobody. Watch this. Nobody introduced me to Uncle Abner's twin, as if I already knew him. Let's let me let me explain this. Like really for real. Like you're at your wedding, yeah. I'm 56 now, so 19. So you're 50 years old, right? 40, whatever. Okay. Times pass. And your dad been at one of your weddings. Your last wedding. You know, I've been married 4 times. 5. Married with somebody twice. So that one I married twice, your dad was there. With your mom. Like, you know. No issues. Took care of everything. Just saying. Cause you wondering why these folks did shit like this. Cause when Sean did stuff, took care of everybody, everything. Just like Devon said. That guy. Plane tickets, all that stuff. All that. On my dime. My little military dime. Same thing here. Not even Captain Jack. Didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. But what I remember, pay attention. I remember folks complaining, because like I told the person, the food code, we got the warmers let the food, so I was speaking to, you know what I'm saying? So I knew the food code, but this person was trying to take them, you know what I'm saying, run things, and with the downfall of what I knew at the wedding itself. I know why the person did it, because folks were already looking like, I already knew. You know what I'm talking about? Like, the young dude that was my medical dude, my pharmacist, I had already felt it. I was trying to get more feel like, what is you feeling? I was like, man, come to the wedding, man. You know, shoot, I got some people come through. You can bless them, you know what I'm saying? Make money, whatever. Nah. I'm gonna sit this one out. Now that I realize, you know, the eyes were on me, but they wasn't of joy and stuff like that, you know. Because I don't pay attention to people if they having a, you know, you at my wedding, so you ain't having a good time. That ain't my fault. That's your, you know what I'm talking about? It's my wedding, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't paying. I wasn't like being a host to, are you having a good time yet? But it was, you could tell the facade, you know what I'm talking about? Real talk. So, I bring that up because, yeah, a pastor went, I was going to the bathroom, I remember, and we passed, and I just looked, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, the person, you could tell the person, it wasn't him, my dad, I could tell, because even me look didn't acknowledge, didn't, you know what I'm saying? Just to look through me. It wasn't no feeling like this the man that was raising me. It wasn't that. But it's cold. So you understood? So off that, understand totally the implementation of this mission, this plan. That's all it was. So we're cool. I got through that, get through that, because also, you know, we see that to do that, to do all that and augmentation, you gotta have money. That person had not a dime. So these fools, that's right on. Politicians and folks around here help this person and stuff. You know, hey, it is what it is. But all I got to say is, like I told you, ain't no threats, ain't nothing. It's gonna happen. Yeah. People don't want to, like she'll say, you know, people had ample enough time to fix it, and or you know, and it don't take much. Not with me. I'm that, let people live. I don't, you wanna go do that, go do that. Like I told my son, that don't, the interesting part, that's why I say, beloved, say you're not dealing with people with a, you know, and that's sad because folks around them had, you know, PhDs or whatever education, but still, because they don't like something or whatever, push this and all that stuff and that agenda, and then come to find out who you are and stuff like that. And now it's like, well, we still gonna, you know, hey, you still gonna be a dumb, you still gonna be stuck on stupid. Wow. Mhm. And that's why I just speak my mind. That's why I come do my videos, because I understand you got folks that'll take that chance, take that on. So I want to be known that no, if something happened to me, I ain't commit no suicide. No, nope. Not then, not now, not ever. Know that. Not Sean. So it'd be one of these. It's good. It's good. Clarity is always good. Right? Still don't feel that I know all, but sure enough, and we'll get it. We'll figure it out even more as trucks and stupid people continue to do stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, you see it for what it is. Going forward, we're seeing Hayes. You know, I can work with people because it's separation that we all should have, be able to have personal from business, right? So there's business still to be done, and that's to um, continue to try to incorporate so much of the healthiness within the meditation and prayer and leading folks to the Most High, you know, in a fashion that folks that don't feel that God love them, you know, and all that sort of stuff, or didn't know how to get personal with Most High. You still got folks come around me to, you know, you need to, I ain't, shut up, shut up, because if that was the case, then Most High would be, your energy would be what everybody talking about, but it's not. You come to me, I don't come to y'all. A few I do, because I don't want to be conceited or nothing like that, but I talk to the ones that still trying to blow smoke out their side of their neck, and they don't realize that I look at them like, you don't even believe some of the stuff you say. You just trying to get me to reel me back in over here to this Christianity thing. Watch yourself. We ain't going back up in no church. And we'll never bow down to the folks that sit up there or associate with the folks that killed the man. I want you to grasp that. They killed the man in the spirit and then took it and ran with it to be something else. No, we ain't gonna sit up there with y'all. What's wrong with you? We know too much. Supposed to. Why you think Most High grant you the power like that? Okay. So I give that for one, because that's trigger for some of y'all out there. You're gonna hurt yourself. Because it's you up in my energy. Like I say, I don't go up in your energy. I don't need your energy. I got my own. And as many of y'all see, enough of it. So we expect, you know, we understand we got the Browns that lacing around in our city. And we understand that my mail been directed, So, you know, we expect all these changes to come about because we're aware. And if they don't come about, then you gonna be aware. Post office Brown judge, all Brown Banks edition. You see what I'm talking about? When I'm growing up, all around me. So I see more of a protective shell than a blockage shell. That's what I see. Because how dare I ask Most High, what's going on with these Browns? Are they a problem or a solution? Like I asked the Davises, the Smiths, the Williams. I asked Most High about all of you. Is that going to be a problem? Is that something somebody can run that I say in this video and go to the courts and say, see, that I know the energy that be in my energy blocking me and stuff like that? Is that a problem with me saying that? Because I love to see some of mine in the court of law. I love to look eye to eye. Got a song, eye to eye, coming out. Coming soon. And then we come to the good but not least. Those that you'll never have to see again. Who them? The ones like, it's your fault. Yo. You sit on the bench. They're on the bench. Stars and stuff. It's you, mom. No. It's your badness. It's what you can't smell about yourself. I'm just a walking what they say. But it go right back to you. What you promoting? What do you promote? What do you encourage? What do you influence? That's what it's about. Because I'm honest with my Most High about it. I don't hide from it. Skin to skin, Most High, skin. You see us? Front Street. Probably why Tony said that. Man, you need to move, man. Y'all been on Front Street. Yeah, it's on Front Street when you out there putting it on Front Street. How his drunk ass doing? I know his body. I was like when he was around, he was looking toe up, boy. I was standing. Bro. I know why I was like this. I was like, nah, I don't dig you, bro. You could be a retired warrant officer and all. Usually I have no issues with people that are very intelligent and because we had great conversations, but his common sense is endos and stuff like that. You know, look, don't mind sleeping with. That's when I knew. I was like, yeah, you that one in that circle that don't mind, even if your brother say, you know, you got a good brother, you'll go back door. When I found out he was back door, little Joe, he lucky though. He lucky, because if I would have caught him around it doing it, then And how I knew it's because, like, I think, was it last? No, it's 2 years ago now. 2 years ago, he came back around lurking, knowing he moved away, lurking in his little truck at that little store, knew I was going to be walking around drunk. I was like, what's up, man? Where you been? I just been, I quit, watch this. I quit smoking. I said, yeah. Yeah, I leave that stuff alone, man. It was doing something to my head. Now, watch this. It was doing something. It making me I said, yeah. I said, all right, man. Let me go on and go over here. You don't want no Dasaki? Drinking and drunk. I said, nah, bro. You shouldn't have no more drink either, but that's you. And I went on about my business. You quit smoking. You should have stopped drinking. It would have been behooved you to stop drinking and keep smoking. Because the smoke ain't gonna, how you was. Have I seen your skin deteriorating and looking and all that? Shit. You'll learn though. You'll learn it if you're around. So I bring the reason, beloved. I seen a picture this morning. It was of the person that, the runner, the escapee. And so it brought back this stuff. And it helped me understand why you ain't got a divorce. Because don't nobody want to show up, looking like what they ain't, or they're not looking like they spoke. They don't want to get laughed at by you in court, like what the? Because then that's a good question, y'all. I got a question. If your spouse, y'all separate, right? Whatever, and you was married to a woman, right? And then your spouse go get a sex change, whatever, and now they a man. Lawfully, I need some people, know the law. Don't that change the game? Because I'm thinking they changed their name too. Most likely. You see what I'm talking about? Somebody help me out on that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Or not. Not how he was. People was like that. Ooh, yeah, he's stuck with her now. It's not a her no more. I'm stuck with it. Now, somebody said, hey, you gonna have to take care. No, the hell I ain't. Don't bring it around. I don't want no, if that's real, what happened on that media and crunched up, leg broke out, I don't give a hoot what happened to the person. Don't bring that around me. You see what I did to they, whatever they saying, whatever, how she came up, the P. I don't want nothing to do with these folks. All they can do for me, if they can, if it's in their capacity, go down to that courthouse, get them paperwork, sign your portion, let me sign mine, and let's go on. But I foresee that it should be none and void down there, courthouse, Colleen. Let's go. You know your part in this. Use the military. Attack my military pay. Pay people with that Scorpio. Ex-military type, whatever the hell she is. Zen to the men, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. Used agencies that are inside here that come and miles and all these little things, companies and all that stuff, build up, and now you know what you was doing. Now the tide is turned. These companies losing their money. Clubs down the street, stuff, going through stuff, gonna keep going through. We understand that, right? Lamaria, all this kind of stuff, right? Virgo, T, P. Better get it right out here. Because they ain't got nothing to do with that money, do it? Ain't got nothing to do with how much money you got to do it. Not with Most High. You'd think we know that. A lot of folks would think you know that, but let me put it in this construction so that you'd be aware, so the next time that you come, all right? We would think we'd be like, we all supposed to be rich, and we all, he be hitting these people talking gospel. We supposed to be abundant. We is? Okay, watch this. If that was the total case on that all of us supposed to, and this money really, because that's just our facade that we put on it. But if it was the case, I know fully well God would find a way to slide us a couple of K in the embryo. I just know it. Or, you know, it take time for the fetus to do what it do, right? For the spirit to blow in and baby get to kicking, right? When it get to kicking, in that, before it get to the 9, if God was like, I need you rich outside too. Everybody gonna be abundant outside too. Everybody got, everybody. You come out the room with a debit card. Black card. Have a K attached to you. Now the rumor is, control is your birth certificate, woo, woo, woo. I'm saying something, but not a lot of people know it. Your birth certificate money, yeah, they buy it. Who buy your birth certificate? You bought. So then you money. Then that means somebody cut off the damn line for the everybody getting burst. You come to the inheritance, those that's supposed to listen that, you know. I already know I'm putting my grandfather, my granddaddy and my grandmama up there on picturette, y'all. Why? I want it to bleed in folks' consciousness out there that's family to me, that know me, like, you know, that's uncle, that's bro, that's who, that whoop, yeah. I want to burn in them how foul they are. And I hope you see the eyes, the beady eyes of granny and them shocking eyes of granddaddy. Saying like, I love you. I ain't teach y'all this. And you wondering why I'm sitting up there haunting you and da-da-da. Y'all didn't mess with this baby. Y'all don't even want him. But I do give a little bit of love unconditionally to my cuz K-Shay out there. Because I wouldn't have the beautiful picture if he wouldn't have gave it to me. He felt obligated. Why he felt obligated to give to me, not Sarita, not Alvin Jr. Gotta get this to you. Hey, your grandparents, Sean. And my Aunt Betty gave him, you know what I'm saying? He's adopted. I thank you, cuz. I put it right there in the front door. And you ever wondering who God Most High got? Man, shoot. Them oracles and them tales say, your grandma don't play. Your grandma don't play. And when you see her, you going, ooh. If that's her in the physical and she gone, you go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. On this video, for this video. Grand don't play. Grand don't play. That's how my Aunt Betty was too. She cut just like her. But I want that guilt to run so deep, and because I already know it is, because you come with your videos and what you're doing now and shooting in the forest and doing this and, you know, tarot reading, all that stuff, glowing, you know, some of y'all know. And I'm like, and these fools still can't talk like they got common sense, express like they got common, and miss me. But we're not angry. That's why we come. Because it's viable who I am, what I do, my capabilities. I thank those that surrounded it and allowed it to become what it is today. You know, beautiful, we living, we are who we are. We're not suicidal, we're not deadbeats, you know, this or that. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor that I planted before my 50, all right? And I'm going to continue to enjoy that. We'll work to build on it, but we're not in a hurry. We got too many people that want to get in front and still want to play games that got a little bit. But they're learning because billions and millions and not are losing, and they will continue if they continue to play their game. This is, like Q said, this is the long game. This ain't the wrong game. Woo! This is the long game. This ain't the wrong game. It's the right game, baby. It's the right game, baby. Right game. What that mean? It was a game at first. It was the devil's game. The devil played. The devil threw shots, subliminals. The devil put up things to make you want to go within and destroy yourself because of what other people think about you, not realizing devil, the devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. Let me tell you something, devil. Maybe this will help you out. I'm gonna give you hints because we want you to change. We want you to, be better and all that stuff. So why not continue to have you as a pupil, what you are, because you will, you watch. You're not gonna be ever win. Ever, not ever win. Why? You don't like God. You don't like Most High. You respect Most High, but you don't like Most High. You don't like God. So the problem you have, watch this. You won't operate in a godly way. In no ways, means, or ends. You got to be who you are. You'll wear the cover, but you got to be demonic in your ways. So that keeps you at a distance from Most High. Postman, because it's polar opposite. So therefore, you bound off of your earthly power, money, you know what I'm saying? Things that you can buy, manipulation of what you can give people, material, stuff like that. And that's how you have to power yourself, by sitting down, praying, meditating. No, you can't do that. You can, but you can't do that. The one you do it with, the temporary source, the Band-Aid. I got to cut. Oh, put a Band-Aid on it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Rather than the healing, I got to cut. Ooh, put some water on it. Let it breathe. And we'll sit down, meditate. And after a couple of days, we'll let that heal itself. Because it's registered within your DNA, understanding the billions, millions of cells within you that work just like you to get to the face of, they work inside. See, evil stays so far away that it's no gravitation to get to purity within itself. So then that's why you beloveds, we encourage, continue, empower you so that you don't get sucked up by these evilness that they can't power themselves. They ain't got that intelligence to do it for themselves. They don't have that wherewithal, that willpower, do it for themselves, will themselves to do it. They need you. We keep saying that. We keep saying it. And like beloveds say, the grooming. Well, that's what we work toward. If there's anything we fight heavy right now, is the grooming. We don't want you groomed. We don't want you groomed to be on the pole, the strip club. We don't want you groomed to be on the posse underground. We don't want you groomed to feel that OnlyFans in your house is all you worth. Your back is all you worth. How big your thing. We don't want you groomed like that. Now I know what you're saying. You're looking like you don't want to groom like that, but what you like? Don't get it misted and twisted now. Some play that role on a professional level because that's what they was. It wasn't grooming. That's just what they was destined to do anyway. It's gonna fly over some of y'all head. I ain't talking about the pedo, the look. No. The voyeur. The be what's that? I think I said it. Voyeurs, to be that person that doesn't mind being seen. To the doc say, came up. What's the difference between somebody going, like, I like watching Jeffersons, and so one of the episodes, Wheezy, I forgot her name. Damn. Wheezy and her friend, I said that. How it'll come. But she was taking Wheezy to art gallery or something. Like, no, it's an art class. So you get to the art class, some of y'all already know. Get to the art class and it's a naked man they paint. But before they get to it, Weezy didn't know no better. He didn't paint. So he's a model. He's a model. Put butt naked. Of course, Joy, when she got home, Joy went off the handle. You sitting up here looking at blood, man, and that. It's like, hey, bro, she was just painting the dude. And you bent out like that? So I'm getting that? That's a lot of people, though. Today, religious people, that uptight. But watch this. You put the shoe on the other foot about it. Same folks. Who your favorite? Bruce Willis. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rambo, John Wick. What's your finger? Football. Knock him out. Hit him. Boxing. Knock him out. Like, hey, what you talking about? Knock him out. Two men beating on each other. It's violence. Folks don't equate though. Why not? It's violence. See what I'm talking about? Come on now. Miss America pageant. Any pageant. Bathing suits. Are we grading the baby suits or are we grading the body? What church you go to? We don't want to talk now? So yeah, on that one, put it in perspective. No, I'm not going to sit up here and say, so watching this and that is, is okay. No, I ain't telling you all that. Purpose though. Purpose. Intent, not kill. Intent, not murder. Intent, not petty, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Intent. Pleasure of what it gives. Innocent, yeah. Not killing, not murdering, not influencing you to do that, not motivating you to do that crap. What's the intent on some of the stuff you looking at? And then knowing same side. Up ground, lower ground. Same side. We all know it's all censored to an age. So don't play like, well, no, stop. Shit. Put R-rated, P-rated, PG, and all this other stuff. So same. What people I'm angry about, and I'll leave it like this, upset about it, because it came to the forefront, somebody put something in us, so now it makes people have to focus on what a lot of us going through, right? And I'm the one who has no issues of like, should explain it to people, all my life, yo. So why would I sit up here and go put my head in a hole because people don't like this or like that? No, I'll educate you. Because when you find out who got the issue and who's talking and stuff like that, highly educated people, and then when you talk to them, you're able to blow their wig off like, oh, I never looked at it. And I know you ain't supposed to look at yourself. How do you look at yourself when you don't want to throw them darts? It's hard. Unless you got the camera on while you're throwing darts. Ooh, that's how I throw darts. See what I'm talking about? And most of y'all don't. Yeah. What it turn you into. I hear you, Z. Want to say, this, that, whatever. What I looked at it, how I looked at it always is, and you won't get the honesty from those who I've been with, but Some you might, one should be able to tell you. My nature on what I was doing, because I was always like this on that wheel in the military, right? So you see that the energy, it can go. So I was able to put my energy was getting used in so many ways like that, but still be able to do what I do. And you have to have the right person. That's what I'm learning in this. You must have the right person, not the right person to allow you to, the next person I be with, I already know that it's not gonna work to be able to do. They're not gonna allow it to. You see what I'm talking about? And I'm not gonna want it to be work. I'm not gonna want to be selfish in that way. I already know. I'm doing it this way, like that, being selfish, because it's me. My protection, who I am. Know what's coming at me. You see what I'm talking about? But knowing that for any man in this world, they know, all men, they should know. And if you don't know, for the young ones, those are cool. Your tutu, your woman, your beloved is more of a protector than you think you are of them. Real talk. Alarm system in so many ways. If they treat it right. Protector just as much like you when they treat it right. So in that, we work towards, I work towards my journey and my future for my process, you know what I'm saying? So people know where I stand. Yeah, that's something you won't have to worry about. Could be turned on and turned off it easily. So, but what you do understand is though, because the amount of things that people throw and stuff like that, it's a way of me wasting their energy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And then this stuff come right back in. Because God don't like ugly. So it's an empowering movement. That's why we want Secret Squirrel. Let me find this, or make so many different profiles and stuff to try to move around, because I've seen what people do, and people have educated me. Gotta do this, gotta start a channel, do that. Nah, we're in the right place, man. Whoever come and listen, whoever come in and be entertained, whoever come for the learning to teach and send it out there in their own way, and that's if that's how Most High want it to be, then that's how Most High it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fight. I stopped fighting against Most High. Let's put it that way. I try to tell y'all something. I stopped fighting so many ways against Most High. Listen, sit, pay attention. Listen, sit, pay attention, and then Most High fill you with the word. Because a lot of times the word don't be mine. I be wanting to, like many of y'all know, boy, you be wanting to bite somebody's head off. But Most High, like, all right, you do that too. Do that if you want to, and you just doing exactly what you feeding into what they want, and I'm gonna have to treat you just like how I'm treating them. Not on my watch with me, Most High. Might fall off a little bit, might lag a little bit. But I ain't gonna call you no F-bombs and all that and try and turn my back on you and stuff like that. Knowing Most High, you already got enough people turn their back on you. You already got enough people that subconsciously turn their back on you. So I'm the last one you need to do that, because Fifth Element, it might be lights out around here. If it's me or her. I done gave my spiel. That's how I wanted to use my free will. I know y'all want me back on that mic, huh? We had to take time off, y'all. Losing lives and stuff. It's heavy. Cool, it's a different thing when our beloveds, we leave and we in our 80s, 70s, You done lived a beautiful life, 79, so you done lived a beautiful life. I'm getting my feelings by it. Like, damn, you lived a beautiful life, man. You know what I'm saying? You see they smiling, but when we, young in our 50s and 40s and 30s, even 60s, like, if I ruled the world, I'd be like, man, Lord, grant everybody at least 70. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get 70. You know what I'm saying? In so many ways, most I do. We hard headed. Don't want to eat right. Y'all know the deal. Do y'all believe? I believe this too. There's some folks, not all of us, I believe this, that genetically, watch this. I know this goes south, genetically supposed to live long. Now, you mean say, well, that's all of us. You just said it. You eat right. No, 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 no. You just see some folks like, how you still alive? Genetically supposed to live a little longer. Just genetically. And the others is like, but that got something to do also, I know, with Q. That's why we able to overlap. Q said that. Q said, we got lifetime. We understand you go different lifetimes. So you do this process so many times that if you're able to get the deja vu effect, you know that you're seeing deja vu, that which is missing. Deja vu ain't nothing that I did this before. No, you did what? Well, yesterday, no, I did this another lifetime. Maybe not in this era, da da da. You see what I'm talking about? Deja vu. That's what the deja vu is for. It's a glitch. You glitch. So many of y'all get that. Now you can't just say, deja vu. Y'all know what deja vu is. Like, get that glitch. Now you get it more than 3 times. You didn't be here a couple of times. For sure. You get stuck. We talked about if you get stuck in your astral plane. Not off because you read books and stuff like that and you learn how to, off the magic and da-da-da to do that, but off the just basic, you just natural with it, and you in that ability right now with your spirit, and I told people, you leave your body. And how you know is, when you get that stuff, millions go all on you, you slob and all that, you left your body. Right? Your body's out of control because the what controls it, pay attention. What controls it? Men in Black, that little dude up there, but ain't no little dude up in there. It's your being. It's an invisible being. It controls your body. So when it leaves, it go and do its thing, visit Most High, whatever, go running with Casper, the friendly ghost, or whatever. You don't know nothing about it. But you dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Come on back and come back. If it don't, you know how you kicking in yourself to try to move, but you can't move, and you know you're awake. I'm here, fool. I'm here. Open your eyes. I can't. My body, because it's not lined up. Take your time. Take your time. Don't panic. Don't panic at all. Don't panic. Start wiggling your toes. That's where you go. We assimilate that these right here are the all foreseeing on your body. These. When it naturally, it's your feet. Come with me. I'll leave you with these 2 minutes. Pimp this. It's your feet. What I want you to do, but we stay feet because it's rooted. Your feet, you grow feet up. You notice you short, you start little, and you grow up. Your feet, from your feet, you grow up. Vertical. Pay attention. When you're in the dark, totally pitch black dark. Whether you got stuff around you or not, hopefully put yourself in a situation where you don't have nothing around you. Because I want you to evaluate, experiment yourself. Walk in the dark. Many of you, all of us, gonna lead with one thing first. Already, our hands. That's your second pair of eyes. Pay attention, because you can't see. So your second pair of eyes is reaching. Why? So your first pair of eyes don't get stumped. Your feet. So you reach. I'm in the dark. Because your first pair of eyes are the leader. lead you where you're going. Move you where you don't walk with your hands. You walk with your feet. So that's your first pair of eyes, your feet, because it knows where the floor is. The second pair of eyes are your hands, because it's searching for blockages. Your third pair of eyes, and your fourth pair of eyes. Everybody understand? Love you to the highest volume.